Yay, magic button. Okay.
I'm trying to burp.
Perfect. Okay, so last time.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
No.
No, you gotta do it like this. No.
No.
Well,
I was doing Link. I was doing your
Oh,
left
my
shoulder.
bad. I thought you were doing the worst
No,
So-
thing ever.
You were doing like he was doing Zelda.
Oh my gosh.
Proceed.
anyway.
Okay.
Moving forward.
You can cut that out, right?
Don't.
I've done minor video editing.
I can.
No.
Will I?
No.
No.
Because it's going to be fun.
I
Okay.
think it's official.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
What you do?
Anyways.
Anyways,
Anyways.
we're in the ice. No, we're not. Yes, we
Moving
are.
forward. Okay, so Divine and Gohan decided to start climbing, or decided that the quickest way to reach the top was to climb. Manfred was tired from the battle and the day's journey, so he decided to enter into his puzzle box for some rest. Gohan and Divine then decide to use their immovable rods
No.
and scale the cliffside up to where Thulna and Lora were. It takes about an hour or so to reach the top, but once they do, they find Thulna and Lora are staring at a man frozen in ice.
Anyways, excuse you.
Give me
I'm trying to investigate.
my hand.
Anyways, so, man frozen in ice. Lora informs them that Thulna wants to discover a way to unthaw her former mentor while trying to identify the items in the dragon's hoard. The rest of the group then separates the magic items and a few of the remaining mundane items amongst themselves, and that the coins and the jewels are in the hoard are going to be left for the Gif Mercenaries as payment to help you all fight the Green Dragon. Then you all decide that you're going to help Thulna unthaw Sir Aldric. You all lit torches and placed them near and around his frozen body, hoping that the heat would eventually thaw the ice off of it. And within several hours, all the ice was removed from Sir Aldric. And he appeared to still be alive, but unconscious. He eventually does gain consciousness again from his frozen slumber, and is shocked to see Thulna in front of him. After talking with Sir Aldric about her new companions and adventurous life on the high seas and the Golden Shore, you all then decide that it is probably a good idea to take a rest for the evening as you all wait for the arrival of Pomj and his band of mercenaries.
I don't remember who that is.
Pomj is the...
I think I missed him both times.
He was the shirtless hippo who was covered in oil.
Yeah.
Yes, I missed
He
him
was
both
the
times.
leader of the guild of the hippos.
Yep.
P.S. Nipples. Wait, was that confirmed?
Not canon.
Confirmed. Okay. No comment. Confirmed. Okay.
Not canon. Alright, so...
I need a way to get up there.
You're already up there.
Oh.
We're waiting for. We're in the middle of a long rest.
That's right.
Yeah, we just ate food, and he went into like a second
very
or
deep
third
sleep.
bowl. Yeah, and he passed out.
So,
Yep.
Alright, so you all successfully make it through the night.
Yep.
Not really fearing much.
Is it cold?
Yes, it is very cold.
We're not.
I mean, you are in a cave. Again, so you are still inside the White Dragon's lair. You are in the probably what would be considered the deepest part of his lair. That's
Okay.
That's gonna be Sir Aldric. I'm using Minsk is
It's a little bit more
miniature.
masculine than I remember.
Mhm.
Wait, are we the same? Are
Yes, Aldric and Thulna should be about the same age right now.
Yeah, 3 elderly people in our group now. Yay!
So,
Right. 4. She's
yes, he should roughly be about the
She's
same age.
exfoliating. She's taking care of her skin. She doesn't look like leather like the rest of us.
Where's my notes on Sir Aldric? Tall, rugged-looking human with weathered... Yeah. Yep.
Good looking dude.
Alright, so...
What?
Alright, so yes, so you all do not fear that... While, yes, it was a bit chilly during the night once the fire went out, but with your adventuring gear that you all acquired before leaving to deal with the harsh winter weather. But as you do awake, you do notice that Divine has seemingly slipped away
Oh no.
during the night.
Where did she go?
She went back to the heaven.
How do you know this?
I'm not there.
Oh, that's true. You can
Yes,
go
he
way
is.
back.
He's divine now.
I've evolved.
Whoa.
I'm now a man.
You grew boobies.
And Manfred has popped out of the puzzle box.
There you are.
Oh my god,
you
he
enjoy
lived?
I'm away.
Did you enjoy your nap?
What?
Naps?
That's on the very elderly part.
I'm here now.
I can hear you. Yes, wake up, son.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Jordan, you did not make last session either, so you did not probably hear about the level up either. I forgot about that.
What? Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that.
Yes, you all, all
Yeah.
should be level 12, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, because you were lame and you weren't here. Sorry.
But you did fight the dragon, so yes, so you are on the level 2.
I fought a dragon. Since when?
Since last session.
The session before last, you fought the white dragon with everybody.
Oh, that dragon.
Yes, that
Yes,
dragon.
that dragon.
Yes.
We took the head.
Only.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And you screamed after the end of the fight, "Puzzle box!" like multiple times.
Oh.
I remember that.
Oh, my mantra. Puzzle box.
My mantra's acting
Alright,
up.
so,
Okay, never mind. I know what I'm taking my level in.
I don't think I ever
Alright.
heard an old man say dope before.
Nice dope.
Well, shizzle my...
he's been hanging around the new crowd.
Whoa, a 90s kid. In the
Anyway.
flesh.
Okay, so, I'm guessing, Gohan, what are you doing?
Yes, I've befriended
Time to cook.
Time to cook.
an alchemist
Correct.
named
We're all going to eat eggs
Snooping
and rice.
Hound.
And
Ice cold
sausages.
eggs and rice.
No, not ice cold. I can make a fire.
They are covered in ice.
We
No.
are going back into a...
It's quite comfortable inside the cavernous
Exactly.
cave.
Like, this is ice. It's not even gonna, like, melt or maybe a small imprint.
Oh, with my face.
Can I roll?
What's happening?
Can I roll?
Yeah.
No. I'm tired. I haven't slept yet.
Why didn't you?
I'm not going to sleep.
She can't go
Probably
sleep
the
right
best
now. She has
breakfast
to
ever.
play war.
It's a
I
15.
have to kill people.
Ooh.
Jimmy.
So 15. All right.
Right,
So
numbers and take
you
names.
all see Gohan wake up.
Yep.
And immediately starts get to work of rekindling a fire and starts cooking up a very hearty breakfast.
Yep.
For all of you.
He's zipping around.
So yes. So you can all start the day with a total of
12
12
temp HP now.
temp HP.
On top of the 11.
No,
Yep.
so it will. No, it will. So your
gonna override.
your 11 will. Yes, the 12 will override the 11.
Yes.
Ah, fiddle Nemo.
Yes. So you all start with 12. So you have 12 extra hit points today.
I have 112. That's not bad for an elderly woman.
Yes. So everybody will gain an additional 12 hit points.
That's a lot for an elderly.
So
I'm built different.
so while you are
What was your breakfast?
Eggs,
Eggs, rice, and
sausages.
sausages.
That sounds bussin'.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds bussin' for real, for real.
so as you all are eating breakfast and enjoying it, you start to hear loud rustling and footsteps come from
Who's there?
the bottom of the cavern.
I pull my sword.
You hear, or so as Manfred's voice echoes through the cavern as he loudly screams and proclaims, yes, who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? You get a grunt back going like, you called? You called, you called, you called, you called, you called.
Wrong number.
Did you give me armor?
You give yourself.
Yes. Based on the treasure that was involved, they all voted to give you the silver dragon scale mail.
That's intense.
If you choose to use it or wear it, that is up to you, or sell it, or do whatever you want with it.
This little man is stacking.
But yes, they all elected to
Stacking and packing heat.
to give you the options of the.
I mean, I'll take it, but I'm gonna keep wearing what I'm wearing.
No, you can.
Oh, they coming.
Good
Oh,
looking.
Lord, you coming. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking for one of those shirtless. I was like,
Show yourself.
no, that's a wife beater. No. There's two dudes with like no shirt, but with a shirt. There he is.
They got guns and cannons.
This dude is
Yeah.
Richmond.
This is the oily one.
He's
Why
holding
didn't they
a
help you fight the
flower.
dragon?
No, he's holding a pipe. Close enough.
And so, and as you kind of like look over down the cliffside, you see a small band of Gif, fully decked out in basically battle-ready equipment, but also like with a couple wagons and different stuff, as well as like lit torches,
Nice.
just kind of like almost completely illuminating the room from below.
Cool. How do we get him up there?
We don't.
Excellent question.
We don't.
Who can open a door?
Door.
There's a door.
No.
Who can open a door?
I can open a door.
There is no door.
We
Like,
can
you can make a door.
we can carve a door and open
Yeah, I
the
don't know
door.
if we can do that.
Because again,
Oh,
just so that everybody is aware and don't look at the. No, I guess no.
I
That's
know.
just the.
Or-
That's just the hoard. You can look at the
We're
back.
like,
So, but there's the. There you go, Captain. There's the map
think of,
of the lair.
wow, we're high.
You are very high. You are roughly 300,
We're not
300
high.
plus feet in the air.
Oh, dude.
Well, you're old.
We're high.
You're old.
What's happening?
So how are we doing this?
You have an immovable rod.
Who are these people?
Maybe.
Do you still have that rope
Look
that's
at
like
this.
can't
Yes.
be broken or something?
The hippo people.
He never had that.
Am I thinking of a different game?
That was Evan.
What are you trying to see
We
if I
couldn't
have?
move this body.
Huh?
Are you trying to see if I have?
The rope that doesn't break.
I was
Why do we need a rope?
to get them up here.
How far down are they?
We are.
Very
They're
far.
like 300 or 400 feet down.
Hold on now. If we're gonna try to have them come up here, how are we gonna get back down? If we're
Uh,
all up here,
Exactly.
how are we all gonna get down there?
Just create a dimension door.
I can only fit a certain amount of people through the dimension door.
You like this.
How many feet in the air are we?
Do y'all have some rope you can climb? We can hook it up here.
I wanna get down.
I mean, we can start climbing, but how are we gonna? Is the treasure up there with you?
Yes.
You?
It's all up here. Here.
How are we gonna get it down?
That's what I'm saying.
The same way you came up.
So we're gonna pull ourselves up there
Yep.
and just lower it down as we go.
Why don't we just put the treasure down there?
We can't send it down there because then it becomes a weapon.
Yeah, it become like a bowling ball.
Keep them away from the hole while we put the treasure down there.
Huh?
we made it. We got through a hole, right?
Isn't that a lot of gold?
Yeah. It takes like.
It's on the back.
Put one of them trampolines at the bottom.
The whole hoard is on the back.
Let's go out my pocket.
It's only 15,000.
With gemstones and.
15,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
2,000.
I thought you were saying 15,000 feet. I'm like,
Yeah.
how did we get up here? Hold on.
We just had a hearty breakfast. Do we want to just start grabbing clumps and tossing it over until the whole hoard is down there?
We could just tell them to get out of the
I am
way.
figuring something out.
Oh.
I will figure something out. Hold
If
on.
he can't figure
Okay.
it out, we'll just tell him to get out of the way so we can put the gold down
If
there.
anything, because you can you hold Dimension Door for like your one person in the
I
zone?
can take one person with me.
What I mean is, can you open a portal and we toss the gold into the portal and it goes down there? See?
I didn't think about that.
I don't think that either.
Can
Open it.
we?
I know I'm not there, but can I
No,
make a
it's you
suggestion?
teleport yourself from your current location to any spot within range.
Don't we still have a bag of holding or whatever?
Don't you have a box?
Can we, hold on, can we get the money back out of the box if we do?
Yeah.
You're not here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Does
Just
anyone have
ghost.
does anyone have an empty
Mama.
bag of holding?
Is there any
No.
water nearby?
I mean, you're in a room filled with ice.
It's melting. I think it's a fire.
Just sweat a little
Can
bit.
you control water and make it all go down there?
To an extent.
yeah, it's not.
Oh, I thought I could too, and then I think I switched out that spell. Yeah. Freedom of the waves!
Read what it does.
Read what it does. You conjure a
Massive wave.
deluge of seawater in a 15-foot radius. 10-foot tall cylinder centered on a point within range. This water takes the form of a tidal wave, a whirlpool, a water spout, or another form of your choice. Each creature in that area must succeed on a strength saving throw against your spell.
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna?
So, are they just trying to get up here, or are we trying to get the
No, we're trying to
treasure
give
down there?
them the cord.
The cord.
The hoard. All the treasure and
Hoard.
Everything.
everything up here.
I could put
Yep.
it anywhere.
Is it flat up here?
And it's flat below you too. Caleb has the
Oh.
lair map if you want to look at it.
It's literally just like a chasm because we're in.
Because you're up
So
top
is,
there.
Is there a way we could chip away, like a funnel, to where we could just shove it?
You could. It's just ice and rock.
Yup.
Oh. It'll take a long time.
We can transport the gold that way, and then we can do our water trampoline with my thing.
I mean, if we get a
Water
couple.
trampoline.
No.
The ghost said it earlier.
If we get a couple of the the GIF,
Gift. Hippo.
the hippo people, if we get some of them up here to help create a little tunnel to lead it down there, we might be able to get it done faster.
You just need someone strong
Okay.
enough to make it.
I need a point. Like, where is the treasure? Is right here?
No, it's
All
It's behind us.
All around.
it's a map. It's a dragon's treasure hoard.
So it's just everywhere.
Okay.
So we just need to pick a point of point where we want to start the funnel.
Or we could just do this,
No, you can't,
Why?
because you're gonna wash them away too, and possibly whatever hoard we get up.
I will tell them.
We're
Look
fine.
out!
We have extra 12 HP.
Look out below.
But what if you wash away all the hoard?
Where's it gonna go?
Yeah,
we're-
Down
Huh?
below.
Not necessarily. It could go outside.
Look at the map.
Yeah, it's just gonna go.
Look how far the distance is from where you are to the door.
It's literally gonna just drop.
And my tidal wave is not that
It's gonna be
big.
alright.
Oh, hold on. It's only a
We're just gonna
10-foot thing.
Yep, we just gotta dump
And
it.
if anything, it just would flow outside.
Yeah.
And you go pick it up in the snow.
Yep, they're not gonna.
If anyone steals
me
it,
go.
the hippo people will shoot them.
Yeah.
Because it's their money.
Alright. Are we doing this?
Options.
Options.
So,
Tidal wave
Idea.
optional.
Yes.
melt ice at edge here. When it starts to turn into water, I can refreeze it, so it's like a slide, and we just get to go down there.
Okay. That sounds safer.
How many
Okay.
feet of that can you do though?
Good question.
Because this is like thick ice.
Like gumbo thick.
30 feet.
It's a little bit bigger than mine.
Yeah,
Oh, this
they're
is
like 30 feet.
This is ginormous.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What do we have?
Oh, no, so you can only do a 5 foot square at a time.
Yeah.
But the idea is that you melt the ice, then you refreeze it, and then now you have a way for it instead of just going up, dumping it
Tossing
over.
it. Just push it into the little, like a coin slot machine.
Yeah.
And put
that's-
Jake
So
out.
it's still
Oh,
free falls.
shit.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, still gonna free.
So tell them
That's
to move.
Yes.
I want to.
Oi.
Oh
Look
wait,
out below.
okay, wait. Who's the biggest?
Um.
Oh, you.
Gohan is.
What? Now it's the leader.
the
Why?
I could just enlarge whoever that is, and then you have
Oh yes.
10 feet by 10 feet,
Absolutely.
and then they can be big armfuls,
Or they just
Or
push
just
it.
push.
Yeah, push
or
it.
just
scoot it.
push better.
Yes, I like it. We do both.
It's too bad I'm not there.
That's fine with me.
That's great.
Well, let's warn them down there so they don't get hit.
Look out below.
Alright!
Your hoard's coming.
Back up, gents!
So
Further.
I can only enlarge for a minute. So how long would this take?
Well, we can all like help shove stuff over, and the enlarged one can get the big armfuls while we keep shoving
I
them.
can, if you make them big, I can,
You'd have to get up here, right?
no.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
If you make them big, I can crack the ice, and then I can help you, form however you need to. We can break the ice first, if that make it easier.
Okay.
Whatever we need to do. I want to get out of here. I'm cold. I'm starting to get cold.
Not loud.
My arthritis. I'm
I'm gonna say, Skadoodle, your arms aren't noodles.
Skadoodle, your arms are not noodles.
Yeah.
Alright. So make them big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You big boy.
you don't talk to the camera like that.
Okay, so he's gonna take over. He's gonna take his big long sword. That's now a giant weapon. And he's just gonna start hacking at the ice to start making.
Oh, is he already large?
No, now he's long.
Oh,
but
now
his
he's
sword, his long sword was already big. Now it's bigger. So it's now almost it's a great sword at this point, I guess technically. But it's still a long sword. And he just starts chipping at the ice and making pretty good headway with his swings. And starts just chipping at the ice, makes a good little. Within the minute, he's able to chip away a good portion of like a 15-20 foot line of ice.
Okay. And then can we just start pushing?
That's what you want to do.
Yeah, we're gonna help him push.
Is there a way to show concentrating on the app? Do you know? Because at level on my last level up, I got an ability that is affected by concentration.
Is it a static ability, or is it like you have to declare this is the ability I'm using?
It is a static ability. I get extra AC if I'm concentrating on something.
Oh, well, that's probably. I mean, that's done in combat. That's probably not going to be. But if you concentrate that, if you're going to concentrate it on it all the time, then that means you won't be able to cast other concentrations.
Oh no, it's just for a minute for this, but for future reference, I want to know so it can just automatically be calculated.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just remember that.
Yeah, it's a +2 AC and saving throws.
Yeah.
Music is F3.
So we're gonna start.
Okay,
Pushing.
took class a long time ago.
Alrighty. So this is what we're gonna do to make this fun.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So we are going
Okay,
to
more like okie.
Roll.
we're gonna do some rolly stuff just because it's fun.
I
Rollies!
knew it. I was like, I know you're gonna make us roll.
I'm gonna make you roll some stuff. Okay, so I will need somebody to give me, just for funsies, we're gonna have somebody give me an athletics check.
Hi, we'll do that. Never mind. Someone else do that.
I'll do that. I'm as good as.
What's your athletics?
My athletics is +7.
Mine's +10.
Yeah! Okay.
I'm rolling. Yeah. Aha. 26.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I pass.
You do.
Cool.
So,
You passed to the afterlife.
Sounds
alright, I will need somebody to give me a charisma check.
Me.
I can do it.
That's it, like- Yeah, give the ghost a clue.
Just straight charisma.
I have max charisma now.
No, let's
On your next character?
On
let's
Bruce.
let's do a
Performance.
yes, that is the one I wanted.
Okay. 27.
Ooh, I like it as well.
You just karate chop my knee? Ah, okay.
Alright, so Thulna or Manfred, I will need a I'm just gonna do a straight intelligence check.
I can do that.
Okay.
No,
What?
I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, do it to him.
I'm a wizard. I even said it.
Dang it. I can scratch mine.
Well, you did say she probably only heard you both do a
I said one or the other.
Oh.
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, I was just. Oh, she's putting it wrong.
Okay, yes, the wizard.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
gonna.
literally have a giant bonus to that.
You know you have a tower right there.
19. It's not mine.
You can use it.
This is
So
not
that
mine,
you're
I'm
not
using it.
rolling dice on the mat that will then could move minis on the board.
That's a new map, too.
19 if it's straight.
Plus your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, no. 14 plus 5.
19
okay.
if it's shaken. 14
Okay.
if it's stirred.
Alright, and then the ranger.
What do I do?
I'm debating.
Uh-oh.
Give me a wisdom check.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's yeah, we got a 23.
Okay. Yes, so you passed all 4 checks. You need to get 3 out of the 4.
Okay.
It takes
I need someone with intelligence.
it takes a little bit of time,
Half an hour.
but no.
Okay.
It takes you probably about 3 to 4 hours
Oh,
to be able to
yeah.
push, even with shovels and things like,
Yep.
Get your
that.
knuckles out of my leg.
or even maybe using
Sapien.
like weapons or whatnot to just kind of like collect and move.
If only
It
had
takes some
someone
time,
had
to-
big
but
speed.
eventually you are
Oh, man.
able to hear the clang and the chime of
Cold.
hundreds
You fly so hard you cry.
and
took my leg off.
thousands of pieces of coin and jewelry just fall and hit the hard ice and rock bottom of this cavern.
Guys listening.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm watching him freak out over
I
here.
thought she was going to mess with me.
I was gonna get.
And as you do those, every time you look down, it seems that the room below just gets brighter and brighter as you do as the torchlight just seems to reflect off all of the gold and the platinum and the
Nice.
jewels.
Okay.
Does it look like it's fun to dive in yet?
Based on kind of how you're looking down,
Uh-huh.
based on your understanding of physics and minor understanding of how like distance,
Oh, yeah.
you would notice if you jumped, you
Uh-huh.
probably are not going to survive the fall.
Yep.
What's his
Do it.
name? The richest duck from DuckTales.
Down.
See, Gohan's not very smart, though.
Scrooge McDuck.
No,
Scrooge
do
McDuck.
not jump.
McDuck.
Do not jump.
Do not Scrooge McDuck the money. You will end up like Peter Griffin when he tries it. Break his neck.
Don't.
Your
Yeah.
choice.
I'm not.
It's like we all turn away and he's just like, I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm not gonna do it.
Alright.
I did it.
Okay, how you getting down?
I'm going to grab Gohan and teleport down there with Dimension Door.
Thank you.
Alright.
Because he looked like he was about to freaking jump.
Grab him by the waistline.
Alright. How are the rest of us getting down?
How far is it?
300 feet?
Is our friend still enlarged? Or is
No.
I will cast
Oh,
fly
yeah.
at 3rd level on me and Thulna.
Okay.
And this guy.
Sir Aldric?
Sure.
That's all of us.
Hold on.
I was about to say, do I have to go back up there?
Like, is he good at
Not level 3 then. Level probably 5.
Okay.
Oh my.
So I could target 3 people.
3?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? I wasn't including it.
Alright, yep. Fly!
Are you
Yeah.
carrying us by like the neck or?
No, you just fly.
All of us can fly.
You imagine like you could just like swim through space.
Yeah.
Like every time I hear someone's teleporting somebody else, I just assume they were just like.
Doggy paddle your way down.
So, everybody makes it down to the bottom. As soon as you hit the bottom, the Gif start bringing in their wagons and chests and just start bucketing and scooping the jewels and the coins into the wagons.
We're not out. Do we need to help them or do they?
They seem very meticulous and they know what they're doing and
Yeah, let's not mess with
they
them.
got it.
Yeah.
Ah, they
got it down to
the
the T.
OCD.
Alright.
That spectrum.
We slayed a dragon.
As they kind of look over, they can see the dragon's dead body
Yep.
just kind of on the
Headless
floor.
dead body.
Yep.
Yep.
Headless dead body.
Do we still? Where's the head?
Someone's got the head. Do you have the head?
I think we left it up there. Or do we leave it down here? I thought no, we left it down here. It's just away from the
Is it
body.
in the
Yeah.
puzzle box?
Huh?
Is it in the puzzle box? Check
No,
the
we
photo.
left it down here where people were resting because Divine and Gohan and Old Man was down here with the head. And it never did go up there, so it's somewhere down here.
I'm gonna go search for the head.
It's not hard to find. It's just on the other side of the body.
Oh, found it! Okay. Well, there it is. Excuse you.
Yes, the head is
Stars.
also loaded into the wagon.
Look how pretty she is. He is. What's her gender?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Palms looks at all of you and goes, "Well, that was fun. Well, I guess a deal's a deal.
Fantastic.
And we'll make our way back to the lodge, and then I guess we'll make way for the boats in the morning."
Fantastic.
Do we join them? Do we
Like a
join
plan.
them?
Hmm?
Do we join them on the boat? Or do we have our own boat? Where's our boat?
I say we can join
We had a flip boat.
Yeah,
That
we
was
had
it.
a little flip down. I want to ride their warship.
Where's our boat? We ride with you. Handsome man.
The old lady's flitting.
It will be a one-way trip for you.
Okay.
That's all I need.
All right.
Oh my god.
Like elbows in like.
We're not staying here.
No, we are going to go back to the lodge and party.
We're gonna get absolutely cranked.
Yeah.
So, again, traveling from the northern mountains of the Bronze Helm, making it to,
Sorry.
making it to the Tundra's Edge Bazaar, where you once again follow the Gif into the once great Green Warden Lodge that they have taken over as their own homestead, which, if you would like, We will flip the map over.
Careful.
I'm sorry.
Why, Zach?
My friend is dead.
Dead.
Everyone died. On our way back to the city of Malbec.
Yes, I'm
Boy.
familiar with this one. I am dangerously close to that.
I see that.
No, you're in his personal space.
Yes, I am. On purpose. Yes, I am.
So, as you make it back to
I
the
like
lodge,
I want his gun.
it is now fairly late in the afternoon, almost evening time from the travel and journey,
Yes.
and you can definitely tell that the Gif were, well, on the journey itself.
Yeah.
They were already they were already very excited, and so by the time that they make it back to the lodge, they are
Already.
exhausted. They're wiped out, and you can see some of them just kind of look at you and go,
Here's what I say to that. Too bad. We party on.
and after like, most of them pass out in their chairs.
Losers. What about the leader? I bet the leader's ready.
Palm just sitting in his big kind of chair, just kind of looking over the fire pits and just kind of looking at all of you and go, I'm very proud of you.
Oh,
I'm excited
yes.
to see where this is going.
White one down, green one left to go.
You surprised me. I thought you were all gonna die.
Yeah, me too. I live one day at a time.
Surprise you, everybody.
Women. Oh wait, no. Me and my man and women.
What?
Man.
What?
What?
There's only one.
You and your man.
What?
Buddy. Are you?
Huh? No. I said me.
Me and my man.
At first I said me and my men, and then I realized, hang on, it's just Manfred.
Me and my bro.
And then we call us all we. I mean,
Yep. Women.
hi.
Woman.
Oh, yes, I'm a female. Where's Ale?
He kind of points to a couple kegs and goes, well, I would suggest you all get some rest. Big day tomorrow.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I just want to feel pikes, that's all.
And so the majority of the gifts start kind of trudging their ways up top to different rooms to...
Can we say I was drinking ale with them?
I mean, you could.
Yes.
You can try to, they're passed out.
Yes. That's
And
what
eventually,
I'm going
Palms
to-
himself makes his way up to a room.
I'm going to be playing softly on my lyre.
Yes.
And as you hear the loud thud of the doorway of one of the upstairs room, you start to hear
Creaky beds.
you hear concerning.
No, I didn't know.
You hear creaks, but
What?
not from the beds outside.
They're from outside.
From the bed frames.
Outside the box.
You can't just hang us with
So-
creeks. What's the creaking?
I was looking up something and it didn't transfer, but that's fine. We'll find it in a second.
We'll transfer later.
Why is it not working?
Oh,
We'll get it in a second. Apparently my stuff is not loading like it's supposed to. So,
Ew. You put his finger in my mouth.
No, I did not.
Yeah, babe.
I did not.
So-
You're like, blah.
a second. I had a... Where'd it go? cold chill starts to pour over the lodge.
Cold.
I am also cold. I thought it was
The
my
fire itself starts to dim, like by magic.
Oh, I tried to
And
grab
as
the thingy and
you do, and as you do, the fire it doesn't seem to want to reignite.
oh, cold.
Big bonfire!
You do.
Fireball!
As you do, the flames.
Not that one. Nope.
And as you do, there seems to be a strange.
I'm going to hide in the shadows.
Blow his horn!
Almost sound like
And
he's in the shower.
as this happens, you see the doors of the lodge swing wide open, and a cold winter air seems to blow through. And as the wind blows, you see Bruce being tossed in, laying prone on his back in shackles and chains,
Oh my.
as two
Oh, sorry.
hooded
That was something funny.
ghostly figures make their way behind him,
Oh my.
and both of them seem to stare directly at all of you.
I know where
How are
I'm
you
at.
doing, old chum?
He's
Oh, true.
how's it go?
How's it going?
Am I awake or am I knocked out?
You're not gagged. You're just bound and chained.
I'm not knocked out.
No.
How are you doing, old chum? Oh, pal.
Hi guys.
Hi.
So,
Little help here.
did things go as planned?
What?
I'm assuming things didn't go as planned.
We're looking at.
What things? Nope.
Yeah, where you jumped gallantly out the window.
The bag over your head.
Yeah, what
No,
the heck,
it
man?
was over my breasts. Remember, because I took the pillowcase. My hand.
Anyways. Protecting the nips.
How many guys are there?
With you currently 2.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
How did you guys find us?
He led us right to you.
Oh, that's nice. How'd you know where we were at?
Wait, were we able to short rest before when we came to the lodge?
Are
You
you a
guys
traitor
are
of the
fully
Republic?
long rested.
What?
So why do you need
Are you a
short
traitor
rest?
of the Republic?
Hey, my bad.
There's a republic.
You were sworn to destroy them, not join them.
Oh, because I used 2 spell slots.
I have the high ground.
You did.
Don't
How'd
judge.
you know where we were?
You've been on the same island
Yeah?
since I left.
Oh, shit.
Figured you were gonna be here when I come back.
So, if we weren't, then you would be screwed.
I'll just find, keep traveling around. I imagine you guys leave a little bit of destruction wherever you go.
You know what? I don't like the sass coming from you.
Welcome back. Shut your mouth.
I think the shackles should stay on. What?
No.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Bitch. I called him that, not y'all.
You sound
Because
more
he
like,
is one.
you sound more like a grandma than my character did.
We want information.
Okay.
What information?
So do I.
Oh.
Who are you?
Where'd you get that cigar from?
As they, I'm just gonna use these minis to.
Are these skeletons?
They are skeletons,
Cool.
yes.
I got skeletons.
Cool.
Here.
Oh no,
Alright.
yeah,
I have
the
skeletons here.
Well, yeah, but I don't want you to make sure skeleton. Here,
I don't have skeletons right now.
Okay. Well,
You got big skeletons. Wow.
Is that recorded?
That was a 10.
Yes.
It
yes.
felt like a 10, I feel better.
Well, I wanted the cloak figures, but I appreciate it, Jordan.
Okay.
He wants the cult members.
No,
He wants the cult members.
but yes, the 2. Yeah, we'll do that. But I just want to do the cloaky ones because they're more
No,
fun.
you're fine.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Like,
That's
They
the
look
blue
fancy.
wizard and the red
So
wizard.
that's not. They're much more stronger build. But as they kind of remove their hoods, and they are skeletal and featured. They seem to have little to no eye sockets. Their eyes seem to be completely shadowed over. They're still eyes, or they're still eyeballs in the sockets, but they seem to be glazed over white. Their hands, as they protrude from their cloaks, are skeletal in nature, and they look. Yes. As they look on to all of you and go, "This was our former captain.
Okay.
He betrayed us."
Were we able to act?
How come you don't look like them? You hussy? You think why? Why do you look
He
like
has something that we need to remove this, and he has regretfully neglected to tell us where it is. Now, you all have been traveling with him for some time. Your stench is all over his belongings.
Yeah, you guys need to take a shower.
What are you talking about?
What was my stench on your body? Hold on.
So,
Send my shirt
Am
Tell
I
us.
really that stinky?
tell us what we need to know, and no harm will come to him or you.
What if I don't even know what you want?
His
to know?
favorite candy is black licorice.
Yes.
Oh, top 5.
Well, just so you guys know, we didn't even know he was a captain of a ship.
He's the captain of your ship. My ship.
We didn't know he was a captain.
Gonna get us into a deeper hole, of which I don't know what hole we're in.
Didn't know
The
his
only
past.
time he has brought up anything about being a captain was when we seen hooded figures in a tavern here. That's the only time he brought it up, and then he was poofed. We have never, ever known him to be from a ship, let alone a captain of a ship.
He's a comedian.
Congrats.
That's all we know, really.
So,
It's like the open jokes. Every day.
He just boarded our ship one day and didn't say anything about like where he came from, what he used to do in his past. Yes, we've been traveling with him for a long time, but we didn't know anything about his past. Wasn't very open about it.
so he means nothing to you. Good.
That's not what I meant!
What are you talking about?
So,
That is not what I meant. I'm just saying that we don't know what information you're looking for, nor do we have that sort of information.
a coin! We're looking for a coin.
A coin.
Who are you?
That is not of your concern. And I'm pretty sure we've met before.
Put your dementia
Wizard.
away. Okay.
Bruce.
Who was... Okay, so they know him. They know you. What?
We tussled 2 days ago in the tavern. You
Oh.
tried to curse me.
I'm pretty sure it's been longer than 2 days.
No, that's nice.
No, it's only been roughly 2 days in game time.
Man, we hustled quickly. Oh, dang.
Well, maybe a week.
I was gonna say, like, I have not played for like 2 months.
No, it's only been it's been roughly only about 2 or 3 days actually in game time.
Hot dang. Okay.
As I said, hoard.
Okay.
He's old, he forgets things.
Not
My
gonna
character
lie.
starts like feeling around in her pockets and in her satchel and all that stuff to look for a coin that they're looking for.
Is it a specific type of coin?
Yes,
What's the details on it?
he made a deal with a witch
Uh-oh.
for a boat,
Uh-oh.
and then neglected to tell us.
Look at me like that.
Uh-oh.
Look at you like that.
Neglected to tell us that if we spent any of the coinage that we found for her, that we were going to become one of these. So now he has the last piece that we need to return to her to fix our problem.
Where's the undead coin?
Where's my boat?
We have your boat.
No, not that boat. My boat.
We brought you here on your boat.
I want it back.
Is the
We
coin on
want
that?
the coin.
Will you give me my boat?
Depends. We kind of like the boat.
With my name on it. Etched it in my...
You were dropped off. Left for dead.
B-R-U-C-E.
What's the nature of your...
At the time, it was bloody legend.
What is the nature of your curse?
We are cursed with undead life for all eternity.
So,
Okay.
Is that a verse?
can I make... Are they regular undead?
Oh.
Like, can they be killed
Yes, they can be killed.
other than by giving them the coin?
They have a full stat block.
As we can see on the screen.
Because I couldn't pull it up on my iPad or my phone, even though
That's okay, I can't see that far. I have my
Good.
glasses on.
Don't look at it. It's cheating.
Beautiful carpet.
You know what? I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I wonder if this lifts curses.
There's ways of removing curses.
Like killing them.
Not this curse.
You've tried?
We've seen every cleric from this side of the world to the other.
Oh.
And we are still the exact way he left us 10 years ago.
Damn,
10?
Just because of a singular coin?
We did skip ahead 5 years.
Sure.
So for 10 years.
Wow.
How important are these people to these undead to you?
Well, he's currently bound, so if you're
Yeah.
going to whisper him, that would be moving up to him and in his ear.
So how important?
I'm saying that.
Are you coming up to whisper to me? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, not important.
I am bound.
I'm gonna look back at them and say, I can't help you. And
How strong are you?
no.
Bruce is a big guy.
Roll strength check. I'm not the DM. That's
He can cast, like, levitate.
Levitate.
Or, like,
Make him into a balloon.
fly. Yeah.
I'm not
Here is the deal. Talk it over with your comrade. If he truly means something to you, you will get him to return the coin. If he does not, then we will have our answer by the morning.
That's a good idea.
If we do not have the coin by morning, we will come back and kill everyone in this establishment.
So,
Okay, Dan.
No, we need the people here.
are there only like 2 of you?
We have a crew of 45 back on the ship.
Look at a big boat.
B-R-U-C-E.
Okay, yes, leave us so we can talk to our friend. Bye.
SSR.
And just as slowly and as creepily as they approached and appeared, they disappeared in the same way, and as they leave, the fire begins to reemerge.
Bruce, what the hell?
We have so many questions. You better answer all of them.
Don't answer any of them.
Thank you, Manfred. I'm sleeping with him tonight.
Hey!
Not like that. Jeez.
We have to leave by the morning.
We have a green dragon to kill.
Yep.
Yeah, the Gif are leaving with us in the morning.
So, my question is...
How many gifts were there?
A lot.
6.
A lot.
Okay, so hear me out.
Yes.
12v45 means we only need to kill like like 3 apiece.
Yes. I like it. I like your line of
My
thinking.
dice.
How much will that cost us, though? We already barely made the freaking cost for the green dragon.
How many gifts was there?
Doesn't matter.
6.
Bruce is our friend. Wait, you ran out on us, so.
For good reason.
So what?
Was the
Answer my question here. Why are you not giving them the coin?
Yeah, why are you not giving
Well,
them the coin?
one, I don't have it on me.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Do you know where it is?
Yes.
Where is it? I swear it's in a body. Somewhere buried. I'm going to cry.
Well, you see,
I see.
Manfred has it.
I don't have. What are you
Why?
talking about?
What do you mean?
I have no coin.
It's in his puzzle box.
Why is it in this puzzle box?
I put it there.
Well, it looks like you need to go in there and get it.
It's his puzzle box.
You need to take him in there and go get it.
Is there a reason why you don't want to give them the coin?
Is there? Yes.
Yeah.
So,
They're just your kids. We gotta kill them all.
Terrible reason. Give me the realization. Shut up. Give me the realization.
long story short, this witch gave me this boat that does special stuff.
Ooh.
And in payment, I was supposed to pay her these coins.
Mm-hmm.
And after the crew found out that I was... go back a little bit. We had to go and get these coins, steal them from more bad people. So it wasn't really stealing.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of like
Pirating.
you know,
Pirating.
it was like good guy stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, okay. Kyrie. You
Robin
understand
Hood.
that,
You
okay.
know? After they found out I was just giving the coin over to some random person, they decided they didn't want me as captain anymore and kicked me off and took the coin.
Mutiny!
Yeah.
All but one coin that I had.
Nice.
So
what I'm hearing is kill them all.
when the witch did not get her coin, she ended up cursing the coins if anybody spent them, and
Yes.
they all became cursed. I guess now they're looking for the last coin so they can give it to the witch.
Question. Does killing the witch
I
the curse?
don't know, but I doubt it. She's very strong, and I would not want to fight her.
I was gonna say, like, we don't even know she's alive. Then you said she's very powerful. I'm like, never mind, she's still alive. Okay.
So that's actually who I went to see when I left you guys.
Where is this witch?
What is the island called?
She is
The
on,
island of Lava.
she is on Bellcaster K.
Bellcaster K.
But that's
Well, I don't want to go to Bellcaster K. I want to fight this green dragon. We gotta get this out of the way. Wait, what happens if you give the coin back to... Wait, they want the coin so they can give it back to the witch, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if they know where the witch is at, because I never told them.
So what happens if you give the coin back to them?
They'll try to find the witch.
What happens if they find the witch?
Probably give her the coin.
And what happens when they give her the coin? Lift the curse?
So a quest
Maybe.
destined
What's
to
the
fail.
problem?
I want my boat!
It's a quest destined
They'll
to
probably
fail.
give you back the book if you
Just
fix the
kill 'em.
curse.
They're gonna kill me if I give them the coin back.
There's more of a... Oh, hold on. There's 45.
Why would they kill you if you give the coin like they want?
Because they hate me.
It's true.
They're pirates. Who has to keep their word if you're dead?
Yeah, they already caused
Manfred.
it.
You're not even a foot into the grave. You're a finger away from falling into it.
I don't know my life.
You're older than me.
I don't think so.
How old are you? Next question. Okay.
Hold on, I'll get the number to you.
Oh gosh. I'll give you my digits.
He's 56.
She's 50.
So you're like, oh yeah.
So
this
you don't
is
think
a-
they'll keep their word even if you give them the coin?
Well, now that we know that you're not going to, what's your plan of fixing it? Because it's your mess up, Mr. Goofy Fish looking.
I didn't mess up. They
Have you
betrayed
ever
me.
They
heard-
found you. You fix it.
Have you ever heard of the technological, the technical stratagem of tower defense? we defend this place. Defend this place because we have time to set up against the enemy.
But the hippos, they just went to bed.
We leave the hippos.
No, we just bought the hippos. We're not leaving them.
No, we need them for the green dragon.
True.
But now we may need them for the undead. Because Mr. Gooferson over here
Are there
decided
any-
not to get back to
Are
coin.
there any barrels of alcohol?
There are several casks of ale. There are several casks of gunpowder.
I'm gonna try to pull on Bruce's arm and say, "Move these over to the door."
No, guys, no.
Molotov.
Let them.
How about you stay in here, they stay outside, we give them the coin while they're outside and you're in here. They can't harm you in here if they're on the outside.
But he wants his ship.
I understand that, but if they don't give it back, I don't feel like having a bloodbath in here.
Have a standoff.
Well, if there's skeletons, there won't be
Well-
much blood.
That's not the point.
Not Manfred.
I could not tell.
That was amazing.
Have a standoff. Tell them to bring the boat, and we will have the coin. Tell them to give the boat first, and then we give. Actually, we'll go on the boat, and then we'll toss the coin. But we have to be on the boat first, and then all of them have to be off the boat. And they'll find the witch.
45 of them, though?
Get them
How close are we to the boat? Like, to the water?
Oh, we're near the shore. No, we're not.
Mm-mm.
We're in the center of the island.
Is that where we're at?
Mm-hmm.
How did y'all walk from
I have
the
an idea.
shore to the
But you won't
So
like
there's
it.
no way they're all 45 here.
So you guys are up here.
Yep.
And most of the time where you guys landed was down here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but just for brevity's sake on you, the boats of the Gif are here.
Yep.
And which is a harbor, which is where your crew.
How much of a distance is that?
That's a
About
2 hours.
2-3 hour walk.
So are you wanting to claim the boat and give them the coin while kicking them off the boat?
But they all have to be off the boat first, so we can't be on the boat, so we can give them the coin.
Yes.
I
Stand
wasn't
off.
listening. What? Let's see. What
Boat. Your boat.
if we send them death threats?
No.
No.
Hold on. So, they talked about coming back in the morning, but we all leave. So they all come back, boat's empty, we take the boat and we skedaddle.
What about the hip? You weren't here.
Yeah.
We needed the
We did-
recruitment for the Green Dragon. They are in the building now.
We'll
Yep.
take them with.
They're sleeping. Do you see how big they were?
And their
You weren't
ship
here.
is on the harbor.
Counterplan.
Their ships are on the harbor, probably where your men are
Fireball.
parked.
Let's go out
Yeah.
to the boat right now.
We have to go over by your men. They're gonna know we're there.
We send them some sort of message. We don't have to be there to send the message. And we sneak around. So once we see them leaving the boat and go
Hippos aren't
to
sneaky.
Hippos are not sneaky.
Well, the hippos aren't us. They don't know nothing about the hippos. The
They-
hippos can start packing up for all they care.
But by the time it's dawn, they're gonna come in. We diddled around too long. They're gonna kill everybody in here, including the hippos. We bought the hippos.
How much are the hippos?
We
How much was
literally,
the gold?
we literally got an entire dragon's lair hoard.
It's chump change.
No, it's not.
There's
Wait a
no one
minute.
else in the
You're a victim.
in the inn.
You're a suspect.
You're not in an inn. You're.
Why are you
a,
talking,
I'm
actually?
a
You're
victim.
in a-
That's right.
Green
So
Warden
you don't
Lodge.
get to say
Oh.
nothing
No,
because we're gonna make a
victims-
plan for you.
Victim's a good guy.
We're going to. Not all of them. Not
Is there
all
anyone
of them.
attending it?
Rasputin was a
The-
victim
the
of
mercenary-
poisoning.
this
but
is
he
their
was Still a
clubhouse.
bad guy.
Essentially, so they're upstairs sleeping. They kind of left you to your own devices in the main hall.
We tell
I would
them.
like to start placing barrels of
Let's
alcohol.
not
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
Why are we putting alcohol at the door?
to blow it.
Backup plan.
We're not
We'll put
blowing.
that
like
in
it.
the back burner.
Alright,
We're
so
not
Manfred is
blowing
putting
things
kegs
up.
of ale in front of the door. Got it. Okay.
I really think we should go
So
to...
while the rest of you are discussing, this is what Manfred is doing.
While we're trying to negotiate, we can hear the barrels just being sloshed around. It's like a pyramid of ale. We're just like, where did, how, what?
So me being with them, let's say for about a year as my crew, would I kind of know their like strengths and weaknesses a little bit?
As a human, yes.
Also different as a
They have different abilities as being cursed.
And then there are about 45 of them.
Yep.
I think we should just make them get off the ship. We'll hand them the coin when they're all off the ship.
Yeah, have them get off the ship. We get on the ship, but we toss them the coin.
Cast levitate on the coin.
Not
Cast
gonna
up the
work.
coin.
I don't think
Send
so.
it that way. They can leave and not take the boat back. And if they do, then we can do death threats. Then we can do death threats. Send the fireball.
I don't have fireball.
I have fireball.
I start shaking them.
Learn.
I think that is going to be our safest plan of action because even if they refuse giving the boat, if we give the coin, then we make threats and then we try to kill them while we get slaughtered in the process.
If there's kerfuffle, we will fuffle the kerfuffling. If I said that correctly.
Yes. It's literally the best option we have right now because everyone in this place is going to get slaughtered.
You want to be sneaky.
I like Manfred's idea the best.
Let's not do Manfred's idea. It is
We
not
have
the brightest.
Advantage.
If Dookie hits the fan, we will.
Why
do
would you throw
Manfred's plan.
Dookie at the fan?
Because
Oh.
it's not me.
This is Jordan
Were there any
speaking.
fans back then?
If you want your ship, you don't know for sure if they're going to give it to you, even if they agree, because you don't know if they emptied themselves off the ship, because none of us are going to be resting on the ship, because we're all resting here trying to prep for the morning time with the gift to go all the way to the Green Dragon. So that's why our plan's going to work better, because that ensures we're all on the ship.
That's why we killed them all.
Once we get on the ship, we can kill them all. How about that?
I
They're
give
not
up
gonna give us
trying
the
to
ship.
reason.
We're getting your ship first, and then we're giving the coin second. But we have to let them know we got the coin to get them off the ship. Am I not?
Can we take a break?
Yes, we can take a break.
Or give us outside.
5-minute break
I
to
really don't
potty,
take too
drink,
long.
and then
Yep.
come back with the decision.
I don't think
Yep.
it'll be 5 minutes.
Tower defense.
It'll be 5.
Tower defense. We have the GIF.
Tower
The building.
defense.
It's the only thing that
If
makes
the
sense.
ship negotiation does work.
turning back the audio because we are back and back to the live camera feed. Okay, there.
Sweet. I set up a pause scene and I'm so happy with myself.
So, yeah, so I have like a background set up, so it'll say like, we'll be right back, and it has the poster and the map, and it's all kind of cool. So I'm happy with myself. I'm getting technical with my videos now. I'm so fun.
Yes, queen.
I'm excited. And I'm gonna start adding background music to the edit if I start editing. I'm so excited. Okay, anyways, moving on.
Like elevator music.
Back to the. I actually put ocean sounds in the last one. It was kind of fun
Okay.
because I had to edit the two clips together
It's just a seagull screeching for an hour.
for like 15 minutes. For like 15 minutes, it was ocean waves and a seagull going.
noise.
Ah! It was kind of fun. I liked it. It was cool. All right. Anyways. Okay. Plans on table.
Yep.
Votes, decisions. What we doing?
Alright. What do you think we should do?
I want to wait and then negotiate as soon as they arrive through the walls via like window. If they don't comply, burn to the ground.
Okay, negotiate, then violence. Got it.
Yes.
What is your idea?
I think we should meet them by the ship so we can get the ship and give them the coin.
So negotiation.
Yes.
What if it doesn't work?
Violence.
Okay, negotiation and violence. Negotiation and violence. What is your idea? That sounds like a pattern. I swear, if you said negotiation and violence.
I almost want to skip the negotiation because I feel like that's what they're gonna do.
Boo.
You know the group more than us.
I say we
The
give them the chance.
trouble I'm having deciding is going to the ship or staying here. If we stay here and we choose negotiations, and there's only like 2 of them that show up, and they're like, "Well, give us a coin, and we promise you the ship," and then we give them the coin, and it's like, "Well, we don't have the ship now because they're not going to give the ship." On the other hand, if we go to the ship, we're just going to have another problem, but it's just going to be a different problem. It's going to be, "Hey, we have the coin," and they're like, "Cool, boom, 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 you're all dead." Now we come get the coin.
But then we will have the ship's cannon to blast.
They won't. We won't be on the ship.
No.
We'll show up and be like, "Hey, let us have the ship. We have the coin."
May I add something?
Yes.
They don't know where the coin is kept.
They don't.
We don't have to pull it out until we are on the ship.
That is an option too.
So they can't kill us if they don't know where we have the coin hidden.
You could also lie. Say that you have it.
As long as we are on the ship and they are not, through the negotiation, and if it doesn't work with the negotiation, we still have the ship's cannons.
All right.
So again, if negotiate doesn't work, then we go to violence.
So
Yes.
I will say then, I am fine with going to the ship and us keeping the coin in the box, and as long as we get the ship. On the same hand, we need to get the Gith up and on track and tell them the plan so they can be ready. And if we do that, we skedaddle before they try to take the ship back.
They have their
I
own
think that
ship.
would complicate things, honestly.
Because we don't know how fast they can get
Yeah,
up.
maybe not getting them involved would probably be good.
Yeah. We'll just let them sleep.
Well, I abstain because I'm going to bed.
No, wait, we need your opinion. We need your vote.
I don't care either way.
Okay, cool. Fine.
Well, what's your vote?
Old lady.
Oh, I forgot I'm old.
So it looks like you're gonna be the tiebreaker.
So I also agree that if we get to the ship, we have them get off the ship when we get on, we can get into the box and get the coin. And if they do not like the negotiation, again, we can use the cannons on the ship and get violent with them because what do they have? Their weapons on their hands. And what do we have? The weapons on our hands and on the ship.
As if they let us on the ship. We just gotta hope.
If they're desperate enough to find us for a cursed coin,
So why is your ship
they're
special?
desperate enough to
Oh.
become a negotiator.
Sorry.
You went to bed.
He's talking to sleep.
Well, you did.
If they're
You're already
just-
sleeping.
Yeah. He was like, I'm going to bed. And then just, you're sleeping with your cowlick.
Give my head back.
Anyway,
So I'm thinking negotiation. But if negotiation doesn't work, then violence.
Okay.
Now it is negotiation in the building or negotiation on the ship.
On the ship for me.
Okay, those who want to do the negotiation on the ship, raise your hand. Those who oppose? Okay. Okay.
He's just crying in his sleep.
So that I am clear, the plan is to get up in the morning and to take the puzzle box and the guys and go and discuss a trade of the ship for the coin.
Yes.
Okay.
If they don't like it, we can pelt them with pinballs.
Okay.
Indeed.
Alrighty. Okay. So what? Manfred has already
Out.
went to sleep.
I'm gonna go back to playing my lyre.
I wanted
Okay.
more ale.
I want more beer.
Ow!
Okay.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, Bruce is still shackled, by the way.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
somebody please release my handshake.
Good night, Bruce.
Good night. We're like, good night.
I'm just going to lockpick the shackles.
With what?
Huh? My
Wait.
tool?
You have lockpicking tools now?
I've had them!
She's had them.
Oh.
She's been like the jack of all trades.
I couldn't remember if she had them or not.
Yes, I have had them.
That's the one trait I don't have.
Every time I asked earlier, you told me I use my dagger, so I didn't. I never.
I mean, you could use your dagger.
She
and actually
specifically
slit
wanted
them.
disadvantage.
That's why I'm asking with what.
I got. It's sleight of hand?
Yep.
Okay. I got a 24.
Okay. You successfully unshackle his hands and his feet.
Now go to bed.
You go to bed.
You just got here. Shut your mouth.
I will lock you back
I've
up.
only
in the
been gone
shackles.
2
Alright.
days.
1 second. All right. Who is actively going to sleep?
Not me.
Not me.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep.
Wait, is that
I need to know.
I'm staying awake playing my lyre.
I just want to drink some ale and then go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Alright.
Aaron.
I will
Okay, Galen,
freaking
alright.
lock you back up
Okay.
if you don't shut the
Manfred.
front door.
What are you,
Cookie on the-
Manfred,
cookie
what are you
on
doing?
Huh?
Manfred, what are you doing?
Parties.
He's slurry.
Sorry, so yeah.
Gonna get some fresh air.
Okay.
We sleep back
Oh no.
All right. Laura, you see Manfred go to the door and leave.
Where the fuck?
I'm getting some fresh air.
I had too much sleep. My tummy hurts.
Wait.
I'm gonna go.
I'm kinda
near
scared.
There's music. Yes, there's music.
What the hell
What
is
is that?
The album's called Stealth.
You wanna get some fresh air? Why
Yes, you
not?
can,
Let's
Manfred.
freaking side quest.
What did we say about rolling the die on there?
Dirty 20.
That's why I got the box.
Sorry.
Where's the pain?
Yeah, put on my dice.
I know what you did. You can turn it sideways. You don't have to leave it like that.
It's okay. So good.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes, he's fine. Okay, so, alright. So you successfully are walking through the town towards the docks.
Wait, what?
Successfully?
Getting some fresh air.
Gosh.
Alright,
I need some whiskey for this.
everybody else is sleeping.
I'm not
Well.
sleeping.
Did you follow him?
Huh?
Are you following him?
I think she witnessed him leave.
She watched him leave, but are you following him out of the lodge?
I was watching him through the window to see where he was going, to see if I would.
If you walked up, you see him make his way towards the docks.
I'm going. Very stealthily.
Alright, well then I'll need stealth check from you too.
Oh, wait a minute.
How close am I to the docks?
I mean,
Got
it's gonna take you a couple hours to get there.
Okay.
Wait, it's cold outside too. Snow and ice. Ice and snow.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh
figure out.
yes.
trying to figure out if I want to use a spell or not.
No, I have to sit this through. I have to.
My regular stealth check is a 10.
Okay.
Mine's a 30.
All right. Anyways, Manfred, you
That's not a regular check.
That is my regular check. Thank you very
Manfred,
much.
you stumble around a little bit. You run into a barrel like, oh, I didn't see it. It was dark.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am.
But within an hour or two of walking through the streets, you start to see you start to hear the sound of ocean waves.
Okay.
Ocean, splash. Sprinkle.
Okay, but I'm not within seeing the boat range.
No,
yet.
not yet.
Okay.
I'm being stealthy from him too.
I'm aware. That's why you are tracking him like your feline former partner.
What?
I almost called her Dusty Cloud. Dusty Cloud.
We'll
Misty.
figure that out later.
Yeah, you don't know Laura's following you.
Okay. So yeah, no, I'm just gonna when I get to the point
Where you can start seeing the sails, yeah.
where I could potentially get seen from the boat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cat that now.
I would pop greater invisibility then.
Okay.
Nice.
So Laura, as you're watching this, Manfred just disappears.
Oh.
Okay, so am I at the boat yet?
You are making your way towards the docks.
I'm
yes.
still.
So as you do,
I'm still gonna continue going.
so Manfred,
towards
as you make your way, as you make it to the docks, you do see several ships align the harbor. All of them seem very simplistic. There are a couple Grandier type ships. There's warships. There's galleons. There's skiffs.
So before we go further, was I asleep long enough from the initial conversation to get a short rest?
Nah, I'd probably if you pretend sleep, maybe 5-10 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, pretend sleep.
Okay. Fair enough.
Before they all decide to make their decision and
Yep.
get drunk and pass out.
That's right.
We make silent laughter that pass out.
So, but as you're looking down, you do spot one ship whose sails seem to be not quite right. And the ship has a grandiose look of being instead of being a standard brown wood, the ship seems to be a pitch obsidian black color, and the sails seem to be tattered and shredded.
Okay.
And it says BRUCE.
I actually have a ship name for it. And Bruce, I etched in my cabin.
Yeah.
Not on.
Okay.
Wouldn't call my ship Bruce.
You would call it SS Fish Sticks.
He called it Bloody Legend.
That's my son.
I called it Dream Chaser.
Yes, and etched into the stern, you see the gold lettering of Dream Chaser.
SS.
Okay.
Little fancy shit.
It's actually
for
pink
sure.
letter. No.
Pink. Hot pink. The flames on it.
Is there any figures on it?
There seem to be a few hooded figures walking around on the main deck.
I guess they
Okay.
don't sleep.
How close can I get to the boat?
You can get as close as you want.
I want to get within 30 feet of it.
Okay.
We just went over. He does not have fireball.
I know. But if he did.
But if he did.
Am I on a dock?
Yeah,
or-
you'd be on the dock. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look for. Would I have knowledge of where the most vital part of a ship would be?
I would say so. After being on a ship for multiple years, yes. I'd assume you would know the ins and outs of a ship at this point.
Okay.
Also, being a well-learned man, you've probably picked up books somewhere.
Would that be the hull?
Yes, it would be the hull.
Okay. I'm going
Who's
to.
gonna blow up your ship?
I feel like he is.
You guys shouldn't even be listening to this. You're not here.
Around here.
No,
As
this-
characters know, but
this-
as players.
As players, they know. Their characters have no clue. But they get to know this fun. Because this is hilarious. I was going to ask them to leave, but this is fun.
No, I want to
Alright,
say
so I'm gonna pick a section of the hull. That is 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20 feet deep. And I'm gonna make a perfect door-shaped hole in the side of the ship to try to attempt to sink the ship.
As you do, you start to watch the ship slowly drop,
Okay.
like 1 hour, 2 hours, as it just slowly starts to sink.
Okay, but it takes time.
Yeah, it takes time
Okay,
to fill
so
up.
that hole only lasts for an hour, but I don't have to concentrate on it. So I'm gonna try to sneak back
Okay.
doing this.
I just
Wait.
kind of stayed in the streets, kind
Um,
of searching in the shadows because I didn't know where he went. So I
So
stayed
for
in the
you,
streets.
my greater invisibility only lasts for a minute. So after I make sure the hole is there and it's staying,
Yeah.
I'm booking it because
Yeah.
my invisibility is gonna start. Well,
Yeah.
how I guess would it take a minute for me to get from the beach to the dock?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, so I still have another slot. So to make sure that they don't see anybody going back,
Yeah.
I'm going to pop another one and I'm going to sprint.
I like to imagine Manfred runs like this.
Yeah,
No,
he's
I was
got
thinking like this.
Old band run.
Yeah.
Hey, got these nutties.
So,
Get off my lawn.
so Laura, as you start to look, you start to see, like Manfred pops into existence for like half a second and then disappears again. As you're sitting there going staring, and as you look, because you've noticed the boat at this point in time too, making it to the dock, and you look and you start to see the boat slowly start to shift below the waves.
So, this just like to DM. Would the boat's special ability have any effect?
We will get to that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Be proud of yourself.
I'm a little proud.
Laura, I will ask that you give me a perception check, please.
30.
Wow.
The crew that is on the deck does not seem to be phased about the boat sinking below the waves.
What?
Is it a submarine? Better not be a submarine.
I'm gonna keep watching.
Okay.
You
While
look
being
kind of
hidden.
crazy right now.
Is it a submarine?
Okay, Manfred,
Wonder
you
why
are
not?
booking it.
Your
How
hair
close
was
am
just
I
kinda
to
like-
to the...
You've made
I
it
was
now to
feeling
where there's now buildings and
the
whatnot that you could
grudge, the
probably
Japanese scary movie.
blend in with the streets.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just going to casually make my way back to where the rest of the party
Okay.
should be.
Okay, so, and again, within so you saw Manfred disappear,
Yeah, I know what shenanigans
and then
is
like
going.
a minute or two later, out of the corner of your elven eyes, you see him pop into existence on the street as he's so to slowly make his way back.
I'm gonna keep my eye on the boat to make sure it goes down, since I noticed that they're not abandoning
Freaking
ship.
out, yeah.
Just because they're skeletons, they can't feel.
Okay, so Manfred, you
The
make
ship
your
go underwater.
trek back to
The ship goes
the
underwater,
Green
don't
Lodge.
Yeah,
Going
is it
underwater.
locked?
It's going
Like,
underwater.
No,
when I
it's
make
open.
Does
my
it
ways?
go
Okay.
underwater after?
Nope, it's open.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and go back.
You
to
Black
the-
Pearl
Okay.
have
Am I able to get a rest?
Are you
Yeah,
gonna notice
great.
that someone's gone?
Great idea, though.
So,
Great idea.
I'm probably not gonna be checking other people's rooms.
Are we
You
talking
about rooms?
guys are just
We're
sleeping in the
yeah.
open area
Oh,
downstairs.
just open? Do I know
Yeah.
if anyone's gone?
I mean,
Oh,
you
are we
can.
just sleeping on the floor?
Do you care?
Do we care about what?
I'm just asking.
'Cause you know
I'm
I was-
asking. Do you care?
You know I was awake playing.
Like, she must have got some fresh air too.
She's an elf. She does weird things, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird. Oh,
Absolutely.
hippie ways.
Okay, so
I'm taking it longer.
yeah, okay. So Laura, as you're watching it, like an hour goes by, 2 hours go by, and the boat just seems to slip below the waves, and the crew members seem to care absolutely less about the boat being fully submerged.
They really don't care about the boat. They just want that daggone coin. I'm
I'm
telling
gonna
you.
keep
They're like, wow,
watching.
those whale noises are getting louder. I use cast ball out of my necklace,
That's exactly
and
what
I'm
a whale
replacing
sounds
it with a word step.
Okay.
Because I want to
So Laura, as you are still continuing to stare and watch,
Catch a whisk on my
the sun begins to start to rise
shit.
over the horizon, and as you do, you start to look where the boat was, and as you do, you start to see shadowy figures start to just walk out of the ocean onto the beach and start making their way towards town.
Better book it on back.
I'm gonna dimension door back to the thing.
Back home. Back to my island.
It's a little far for that, but you can get about a third of the way.
And then I'm booking it there.
Okay.
So, just from Jordan to the
Just.
pass wall disappears, so there is not a hole in your ship, which means it can be recovered if you get the water out of it.
I had no idea what you're casting.
Cassie these hands.
Can I burst? I'm gonna burst in the doors.
Okay.
Get your sons of bitches asses up right now.
Do I wake up to that?
I mean, that's up to you.
Get up.
Gohan, are you
Right
cooking
now.
us breakfast?
They are on their
Yes.
way.
Who's
They
over
just.
there?
You know damn well what you did. Just so you know, they're not dead. They just crawled out of the water like nothing freaking happened, and now they're on their way here.
On their skin.
I stayed up all night watching them.
I'm gonna play dumb.
I'm gonna cast gaslight. What are you talking about? Wow, you're crazy. You must be someone else. Dimension door. Of
course.
I love this. Shenanigans. I love it.
First of all, what's happening?
He snuck
I
out.
just woke up and the people
Okay,
walking out of the water.
shut up. He snuck out last night.
I went to bed early.
I followed him.
He did go to bed early. I saw him.
Yes, he waited till y'all were asleep. I was still awake playing, and noticed he was outside. He said, "Am I gonna get some fresh air?" And then kept walking down the street towards the harbor. So I followed him.
You must have followed somebody else.
Anyway, I followed him.
Gets
He
confused.
disappeared, so I kept going down to the dock. All of a sudden, that ship that he's talking about started sinking slowly.
Well, your ship sucks.
And then he phases back for a second, phases out again, and then phases all the way back several feet yonder over there. Running back to here.
What do I roll to make sure everything makes sense?
The ship
Up
sank.
to you if you understand or not.
The people didn't die, but the ship sank. They were not fazed by the ship sinking. They weren't worried. They didn't give a shit.
Did you sink the ship?
No! I don't even have the spell!
I mean, did you sink the ship?
No, I didn't. I watched him. I watched the
Okay, calm down, Missy. Calm
I'm
down,
gonna
Missy.
kick your
To be fair, you saw Manfred for like a second, so you're making big assumptions that he was the one who sunk the ship. You don't know how the ship was sinking. You just know Manfred may or may not have something to do with it. But
Oh,
I
no,
love
yeah,
it.
you just automatically assume, like,
You don't know it. You were asleep.
you woke me up and then told me to shut up! And then you're making me...
Wake up! Shut up!
Mom's that you? Okay, Mom, I'm sorry.
Anyway, they're on their way now.
Oh, shit. Just starts getting ready. Grab it, Ale.
They literally
Wait,
just
what?
crawled out of the fucking ocean.
Well,
Are
Plan
they
B.
merfolk?
Did
No,
your
they're
ship have cannons?
skeletons. They don't breathe. I think. I don't know how skeletons work.
We established they are undead. They
Dead.
do not need to breathe.
Okay, they're not
Did your
no,
ship
we
have
agree.
cannons?
That's scary.
Yes.
Okay, well now they don't have cannons.
I guess that's good.
I suggest we go meet them.
Did you say
outside.
that out loud?
No, I was just wanting to know for like visual.
Oh, I would say if you said that out loud as Manfred, then Thulna would have been like, okay, yeah, it's confirmed. You sunk the ship.
No,
I
don't
think,
got
we
no
should,
cannons.
I think we should meet them outside
Should we have
so they
breakfast
don't immediately. No, we don't have time.
Breakfast.
We literally do not have time.
Wait, the 10
Yeah,
HP,
we're
I
okay.
never
We
used the
don't
10
need- we don't
HP.
need to
Exactly.
breakfast.
You
We
all
don't need
lost
it.
your temp HP.
We all lost our 10 HP.
first?
Gosh dang, I can't catch up with all these. 0. Done.
Can I look out the door and see if I see anybody?
You don't
Good.
see anybody.
Don't see anybody. So we got time.
No,
For
we.
breakfast. Give me
She's
some
stressing
temp
out.
HP.
You're not. He's delusional. His dementia is inflamed.
Doesn't work if it's literally just like some fruit and stuff.
Just
It's a
some
meal
food.
that you've prepared. Yeah.
Does it tell you how long it takes?
Sweet. No.
Isn't
Does
it?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I'll look it up. though.
If we were to hurry up and get ourselves ready, what did you want us to do after that?
Yeah.
Because if there's no boat, that means we can't negotiate on the boat.
I have nothing to do with this.
Oh, she's just looking at you now. Because she's skeptical.
Okay,
Oh, as part
Mr.
of a short
Boatman.
rest, so
Boatman.
it does. It's a short rest, so it takes at least
if your boat sinks, does
half
it
an
stay
hour
sunk?
to do.
Okay.
Is your boat totally gone? If
Depends on how it got sunk.
Manfred, if you were to sink the ship, what type of spell would you use? If you were to sink the ship, what type of spell would you use?
I wouldn't use spells. I'd use cannons, which I don't have.
You may be buff, but you ain't that strong to hold cannon.
anyway,
You
if, if the boat wasn't damaged on the outside by any type of fire or cannons or
I don't know.
anything hitting it, what if it just sunk?
Can it
Why
come
did
up?
it sink then?
It's good.
Can it or can it not still be utilized?
Yeah, probably.
Because if it's not damaged and it's just at the bottom, we might be able to still get it back.
Yeah, does it or does it not have 4-wheel drive on the water? We need to know for our car insurance.
Gecko needs to know.
Gosh dang it.
The gecko needs to know.
How about we worry with problem one, and that's that they're coming after us.
Okay, grab. What's for breakfast? What's on the menu?
Bananas. Cut up bananas.
While he's
That's
doing
it?
that, can I keep an eye out the door, just
Yeah.
or window, whatever?
Yeah.
How about we just, how about we just meet them outside so they don't set this place
I'm
ablaze?
good with meeting
Banana
them.
what?
We're gonna meet them outside. We're not meeting
That
them in
sounds like
here
a banana
because the moment they
Sprite
shoot
situation.
something, it's gonna go kaboom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is
Alright.
anyone listening?
I'm
Gohan,
listening. Yes.
Gohan
I
is
agree with outside.
Gohan is preparing food.
I am to
I'm going outside.
Bruce is watching outside. Laura is standing outside.
I'm gonna eat.
Gohan is able to prepare a very quick snack for all of you.
Banana and
You
beer.
said there were barrels of like oil and stuff,
Gunpowder.
or gunpowder. Can I fill up my water
I'm
skin
gonna come
with
inside,
gunpowder?
grab the chopped up banana, shoved it in my mouth, go back outside.
Yeah.
And my regal beagle. I'm gonna dump out the
So how
devil
much-
ash
10
and
HP.
fill that up with gunpowder too.
What was it?
How much
Demon
HP do we
Ash
get?
makes contact
12.
with human soil. Human soil? Earth soil?
What?
Oh, there. Delicious
I don't know. I guess we'll find
bananas.
out.
Now this is fat. We had the undead. We got the
22.
green dragon. Now we got a succubus.
Unripe fruit.
Excellent.
How much for the temperatures for fun?
Everybody still gets 12.
Wait,
How much?
That's a busty.
How much time do we have?
I'm outside waiting for them to come
Well,
here. Y'all are just sitting ducks.
It was a 3-hour walk.
yeah.
to the docks.
Yeah, we had 10.
And they're walking. They weren't running.
They're strolling.
How about we meet them halfway?
Is
How about
in the middle
At
of
this
town.
point, might as well have some sort of barrier between us and them.
But
At
you
this
can
point.
definitely feel the wind shift.
We need to wake up the hippos.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
thinking.
gonna go to. I'm gonna go to.
Am I the
Ponch's
only one
room.
gonna be outside?
I don't know.
Sure.
I'm outside. I'm outside.
I'm gonna go run to Ponch's
We
room
just
and
don't
wake him
have
up.
a visual of it.
If I can.
Oh, there's
Outside.
silly boys on their way.
Outside.
Kill you. Kill you all. Wake up. Wake up.
I need to go to
Wake up.
Ponch's room.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I knock.
Okay.
I knock. I mean, I could bust it down.
You're not.
Okay.
Piss off the
There's
hippos.
no answer.
You don't want to see
I do
that.
it again. Like,
Can you please wake up? We have an emergency.
He opens the door. He just stares down at you.
what do I see?
Morning wood.
I talk. And anatomy-wise,
We're not discussing that. No.
I assume the man is wearing pants.
Nope.
Okay, he's wearing pants.
It's a
Yes, he's wearing pants.
He's wearing pants.
It's a hippo.
Probably topless. But
Anyways,
Yeah.
he looks at you and goes, "What do you want?"
There is a group of undead trying to break into a facility.
Uh-huh.
We need help. It is a last-minute situation, and we will explain after we kill them.
Kill them all.
How many?
50.
They said 40. Never mind, I'm not there.
Just branch it. 50.
100 gold ahead.
I want to go ahead. You want to pay 100 gold?
We don't have that much money.
Well, I got 100 gold.
No. Say I've got a
So
lot.
that's
Head.
500 gold.
100 gold ahead.
That's 5,000.
Wait, that's 5,000?
You weirdo.
You know.
They made a
Ooh.
threat that if
Yeah, what
So-
if we just let them come in and then the hippo people are like, oh wait, no, we gotta fight them. Yes.
scratch that. She's just like, fuck, and then just goes downstairs.
Is that 100? You said 100 gold ahead.
Ahead.
What if you don't kill them? We kill them. Then it's our head.
What if they're already undead? And you don't technically kill them. 'Cause-
Well, back to his algorithm.
Breathe.
Well, we can kill him if it's 5 undead a person. 5 undead a person?
I
5
think no,
undead a person.
if we had the Gif up with us, that would even the odds. It's about 4 to 5 a person, which we could do, I think.
It'd be a little.
You
less than
underestimate the
4 person.
spellcasters.
I barely use spells.
Or overestimate, not underestimate.
There might be gold on the ship.
Let's just not ask them for help. Let's do it ourselves because we do not have the money for it. We don't have 5,000 laying around.
What if, I'm gonna be a little pessimistic, what if we don't make it and a lot of us are knocked the F out and they come in and then the hippos and then, well,
We did take care of a dragon.
we did. Okay,
Talk them down.
talk them down.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we gotta negotiate first.
40 gold ahead. I'm not there.
40 gold. Because you also have the dragon hoard. And that was because that wasn't a negotiated thing. This is a last minute thing.
Why do I care?
Because they said that if they get in here, they're gonna kill everybody in here, and we don't know what they're capable of. Last minute stuff. They might even have some treasure on them if they lived for
10 years.
10 years. undead pirates, they might have some legendary items. I don't know.
We kill the pirates. We get their stuff.
I don't even want their stuff. I just want to not die before we get to the Green Dragon.
Everything but the boat.
The boat is someone else's.
Technically, the coin that we got delivered back to the witch.
You can talk to them about it. Okay.
We have the coin.
We have a coin.
It's supposed to be a coin, right?
Huh?
One. A.
I have a coin. They
I
have
have a
one
coin.
But they already spent it because of the undead. Okay. Whatever they drop, you can get. The boat has to stay intact. We just need these mother truckers dead. You can keep whatever they have on them. We don't want it. We just want to not lose anybody. What do you say?
I'm gonna go play Frogger.
Frogger. We're gonna go play in the street. Okay.
That's essentially what I'm doing.
Last minute stuff. Came out of nowhere. Appreciate it. We'll see you down in like 5 minutes. And then I just go downstairs. ready my bow and arrow. Out the window.
At that point, you just hear palms just.
Good
Man, we got things to kill!
Oh my gosh.
You just hear them all get up and start.
Jordan, I'll be outside with you guys.
I'm cleaning my gums.
Who's this?
That's
That's Sir Aldric.
Is he with us?
Yes. He's still with you.
He is ready to fight.
Are we outside?
He's ready to kill.
That's where we've all
I'm
been
not
meeting.
going to change the scenery battle map at the moment.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. So,
So I made a negotiation. Do not touch anything that falls out of these skeletons, okay?
Cool, I don't care.
Cool, okay.
They're cursed anyway. I don't want to be cursed.
the gifts start
I didn't think I was
to
person.
the gifts start to get ready. You see them come down with cannons, rifles, frag grenades, swords, and weapons of all shapes and sizes. As they slowly start making their way down, fully armored, and making their way out, and they come and stand behind you in the middle of the lane. As you start to see this horde of cloaked, undead, cursed pirates approaching you.
Can we kind of tell how many there are?
It seems to be, from what you can see, anywhere between maybe half to possibly the entire crew.
That's nice.
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Oh.